Hey, sweeties and swools, it's your girl Candy, and you're watching Sweet Addictions TV. Yes, honey.
Yes,
and y'all
how
all
y'all
know Cousin
doing?
Patches.
Hi, sugar, sweeties, and smooth.
Now, I know I'm supposed to be on breaking, but I just had to tell y'all about these last 2 days, okay? So we're going to start
She's
off
a workaholic.
with...
Child, as soon as I get to do it, she try to work me.
No, I don't.
Whitney, save me. I'm coming up to your house. Your sister just treated me bad.
You know what? Ask her to give you some of the cookies she made. Anyway.
I will. At least she offers cookies.
Make sure you ask for them. So, okay. Let me give y'all the backstory before we get into what's going on, okay? First off, y'all all know her man Bruno. Okay? Bruno calls her from Kentucky before she goes up there and tells her, babe, don't buy no pumpkins. You know, I found a bunch of pumpkins.
Yes, he found them.
Now, she tells me that he found, made it seem like he was out in the wilderness and there was, maybe 30 pumpkins and it was all 20 pounds each. I'm like, bitch, that's somebody's pumpkin patch. That's somebody growing some shit for blue.
My baby was chopping wood and he found all these pumpkins on the ground. So
that's one, okay? So then she goes to Kentucky, right?
He meet me at the airport. I had 6 dozen pumpkins. So it was about
Not
60
roses.
of them. 6
Not
dozen
roses.
pumpkins. He's romantic, y'all. He's just romantic and country. He don't know.
Country as
He ain't trying to do nothing bad to nobody.
So listen, she calls me and tells me, oh, he wants to show me where he got the pumpkins. We gonna go back. I tell her, bitch, don't you go back.
She did.
I said, that's somebody.
She jinxed us,
No, I didn't jinx you. Listen, y'all gonna have to look on her channel to see, because she actually tapes this event going down. So if y'all want to see it, y'all have to go to
I taped it's kind of hard, but the camera's moving and wiggling.
No, but you'll get the idea.
She jinxed me.
I didn't jinx shit. Listen,
she gonna tell me, don't go back over there because they gonna be waiting on us with fishing wire, booby traps, and bird claws.
You going back to the scene
to hang us up. It wasn't a crime. If he's my baby, they found them on the ground. They was on the ground. They took it to the ground.
Supposed to be, bitch. They grew out of the ground. They didn't just dump their pumpkins, bitch. Pumpkins. What the fuck you mean? They found them on the ground. That's how they grow.
There was no gate around them. They had no gate around them.
Wait, y'all heard that? Did y'all hear what she just said? Wait, no, stop. Y'all heard what she just said? There was no gate, right? When she posts this fucking video on her page, I swear I'm gonna put it on my Facebook. Wonder why there's no gate? Wonder why there's no fucking gate? It ain't like 30 or 50 fucking pumpkins. It's acres. It's acres. It's acres of fucking pumpkins, y'all. I'm not exaggerating.
She got a pumpkin. She got a pumpkin. She got a pumpkin. Her kids got a pumpkin. This time, we are in a recession right now. Some more important stuff to get. So I try to take care of the little stuff, for our family and stuff. Because, we don't... We need steaks and shit. We don't have time for to be paying our money for pumpkins. My baby done found these pumpkins, so I figured I want everybody
to the crime scene and got chased. And she has all this on film. So y'all make sure to check out Life with Cousin Patches, because she's going to post it. Y'all going to see, it ain't like a little patch.
The help is ungrateful.
Stumbled upon some shit. These acres.
She's ungrateful. I gave her a pumpkin. She threw pumpkin guts and seeds on me.
She lying.
She's ungrateful.
Listen.
I'm going to tell you something.
She gonna try.
I worked so hard for her and her family. I done went all the way out here to these people's place and got chased to bring her the biggest pumpkins and her kids' pumpkins that they could have. Soon she gets the pumpkins, soon I turn my back, I'm trying to teach Jacob to throw the pumpkin stuff out of the bucket, and instead he was trying to put the stuff in, he slightly wasn't with it. Why did she hit me with the pumpkins?
She lying.
Guts.
See,
now she loved my head.
Shut up, I'll let you talk. It's my turn. She lying like shit. Let me tell you what happened. First off, it was nippy outside, so I was in the house eating my Zaxby's. And I have proof of this because I posted my Zaxby's salad on Instagram while I was in the house.
She plays dirty.
So, I'm eating, then I go outside and Patches, Deja, Robbie, Jacob, they're all sitting on the plastic, getting the guts out of the pumpkin, right? Jacob ain't with it. Jacob gets the hell on. He goes in the house and he turns on the radio. He don't give a fuck about no pumpkins. He went and turned on the radio and was dancing. So
I was distracted.
Then I get there. You wasn't fucking. Shut up. So then this is what happened. Bruno's big ass comes out and he gets the first guts and he throws them at Hobbit Boy. Now listen, a lot of y'all. This is gonna go into the second story. Hobbit Boy's real name is Jeremy, but she calls him Germ. But he likes Hobbit Boy. He told me to tell y'all he maybe, and I call him Hobbit Boy not because his face look like them little weird ass hobbits, because he's so fucking little.
He's shaped
So
like a Hobbit
he
boy.
says, you know, I like Hobbit Boy, but I may be little, but my heart is big. So he likes, I'm not just calling him Hobbit Boy to be fucking mean. He knows, he likes the name. So now he slings the guts at Hobbit Boy. So then all of a sudden our hell breaks loose and they all throwing pumpkin guts. I'm sitting back. Now I was about to fucking blitz the shit out of Hobbit Boy, because Hobbit Boy threw a big chunk of pumpkin and it hit Jacob in his neck. All I
And
saw
Jacob
was...
is so diesel, he don't even cry.
So that's the only reason I didn't fuck him up, because I would have had to fuck up Hobbit Boy, then we would have ate dinner later, but I would have had to whoop his ass then in that moment. But Jacob just walked the fuck away. Jacob just walked away and said, "Fuck it, I ain't with this shit," and turned on his.
They supposed to be my security.
Wait. So then we all stopped. She says we're done. No more slinging shit. Because as y'all see, I took the weave out and I was on this shit all night.
That's all I heard about.
I was crying.
Pumpkin guts in my hair.
You damn right. I was up to 2:30 in the morning taking out weave, taking down braids, washing, conditioning, and all types of shit.
It was pretty. It was extra pretty yesterday.
So, we all sit down. We working on pumpkins. At this time, it's me, Robbie, Hobbit Boy, and Deja. She gets up and she goes gets the camera and she's filming everybody. Then all of a sudden, this heifer starts throwing those big guts in my motherfucking hair. The hair that I've been working on up until 2:30 in the fucking morning.
I don't think it was like it.
Yeah, the shit in me. So then I said, oh, fuck this. So everybody throwing shit, and then I drop her to the ground, and I straddle on her back.
She did. She
I grabbed
She
some
mugged my
fucking-
head into the ground.
I didn't do that part.
At this,
I did
Go
jump
ahead,
on your back. So I don't know who mugged you, so you better find out, because that wasn't
I
me.
could have swore.
I didn't mug you.
She done
But I
gained some weight
jumped-
since she had Jacob, because my little body was kind of flapping. And then I thought my old man got fresh with me. And I thought he did something to me. And all I said was like, my ass is wet. It's wet. My
And
ass.
that's because I took a big chunk of pumpkin guts, opened them drawers, and flapped
Down
them,
in the
patted
drawers,
her ass.
wet in the ass,
You
on
don't
the ass,
play
on
with
the
it.
skin, in the butt.
2:30 in the morning? And you gonna throw guts in it?
How dirty is that? What kind of a person throw guts and pumpkin seeds up your ass? I've been constipated since then, baby. When I try to go use the bathroom, seeds and guts fell out my ass when I pulled down my drawers. Who plays that dirty? She played
Do you know that?
dirty.
Look, bitch, you still on creamy crack. This shit takes work.
They won't be having her on Nickelodeon if you're gonna be shoving.
Why? They shove slime up motherfuckers' asses and faces. So pumpkin guts ain't too far fetched.
They probably will give you a job, because I was just astonished that she would stoop to such levels. I called and told her mama, and Mom Dukes, she told me it's because she's just been in the house for a long time, and she done went crazy. Then we done gave this girl a knife. There's knives involved.
Which
Different
my
types of
pumpkin,
knives.
my pumpkin was the best. Thank you.
She had a nice
Thank
pumpkin.
you. Until I left, when I left, Bruno was just determined to make his pumpkin better than mine. But he had time. I'm doing this shit during fighting and shit. He sat for hours and he's carving and put a dollar sign in the back of his pumpkin. I'm like, that ain't got shit to do with Halloween.
And we lit it up with electricity.
No, why these idiots put Christmas lights in the back of their pumpkins? Pumpkins ain't supposed to be cheerful.
It's gonna last longer because the candles won't be cooking the pumpkins from the inside out. So we'll have more shelf life.
So you
You
got
know.
jolly pumpkins.
Our pumpkins are happy with messed up faces. So just click on
my
Facebook.
pumpkin's
However,
face
we're gonna
is
stick it at the end of this movie.
Yeah, if I remember, I'll put
because
it
I
at the
do
end.
have little clippings, of what I can show. Little clippings of the little fight and whatnot.
I'm mad. Her camera cut off right when I jumped on her back and stuffed the guts down her ass. The camera just so happened to cut off.
Oh, Jesus. And I wouldn't be sitting here mentioning this if I didn't for the fact that, it's been many, many years of wrestling on the world team and she done got me. I'm going to go out like a woman. Her child who attacks my fingernails. This goes out to Deja. She
You did
chopped
that.
my nail.
Throwing shit.
Look at that. All up to the meat. Her fingers just cut off to the
Chopped
meat.
off. And then she rubbed my ring. That's why I got no rings
No.
on. Because we fighting the ring. Dug out, y'all.
That's how hard she shoved that pumpkin slam up my ass that the ring pressed back on her skin and then
Look at it's all cracking and shit.
And
It's awful.
Since it's skeeted up, now her finger hurts. My whole nail is gone.
You did that though. Now you cut.
That's one of your kids.
No,
Your
no,
child
no,
has
no,
to
no,
after
no.
me every time we have any type of thing. She hollers, go for her nails, break her
No,
nails,
bitch.
get her nails.
You
Your daughter
cut. Now
did
you
this.
caught that on camera. You caught you breaking
Okay.
your own nail on camera. So now what you gotta say? got done, it was time to go, right?
Yeah,
so
we
by the
probably
time
at
I
the
got the
pilot
kids in the house, I'm leaving. I'm like, all right, I'll see y'all later. As I'm walking towards my car, Bruno says, Patches, can I hang one of your mannequin heads from the tree? She said yes. By the time I reach my damn car, I look up, this nigga that made a noose. I said, bitch, you better sleep with your eye open. Who the fuck makes a noose in 2.5 seconds, bitch?
I asked him, you ain't been hanging little black people, have you?
I'm
Because I
telling
don't
you.
think it's cute. Who taught you that? He learned it in Boy Scouts.
Why she asked all y'all know everybody except for Robbie who live with her is white. She said, do you all know how to make them
I
motherfuckers?
said, all y'all know how to make them nooses? And y'all get together with the family, the kids, and taught them how to make nooses?
So listen, so he made the noose to hang the heads from the tree. But y'all know Patches was tired, so she said, let's take a picture. And she
And
put
I
the
did.
noose
I
up.
put it around my head.
It was, and
hang
it was
up.
Patches, and it was just funny. To them, it might not have been
Well, I
funny
don't
to
know.
a lot of
Y'all
people.
are real. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all real touchy. Some of y'all are touchy. I don't see how y'all can be because y'all watch this channel. So by now, y'all should know by now my personality.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to offend anybody. Hell, my middle name is a slave name. It's Stavinga. I done walked and marched and chained myself to the steps for my recovery checks from my 10 acres and a mule.
She did. She got that on video.
So I don't want to offend anybody by that. But one thing I am is I'm a joyful person, and I celebrate all holidays, and I allow people for play, laughter, and fun. And in our family on Halloween is every crazy, sick, demonic, bleeding, crazy thing, scary thing that you can do. We even go as far as eating the pumpkin seeds. You know, we cook the pumpkin seeds.
Let me say this. It was for Halloween purpose. She didn't take the picture like, oh, I'm a slave and he caught me. No, it was like Halloween.
And that's what we do.
But
That's
that's
when we
how
have
y'all
took
took
it
it
too
as
far.
slavery.
You know, yeah, y'all took it too far. We, was not.
They
We're
was
not that
hanging
kind of
Halloween
people.
direct. And I even posted, that's the bad thing.
And
I
we
posted
have
that.
grown me up by the neck at my, up the tree. And some people
she
thought
called
that.
me mannequin Mitt Romney.
That's how he's gonna look after elections. And then some people said, "Oh no, they thought it was Christ," but our Christ is black with an afro. So I don't know.
So yeah, basically what it was is a lot of y'all, some of y'all laughed because y'all got it, and then some, like it was funny, and some of y'all took it way left, like it was slavery, and she was acting like she was a slave.
If
being
I
owned
did
by a
this
white
in
man.
February, then I could see you feeling
But
that
it was
way.
Halloween, and they was acting like, oh, I'm dead.
And me and my couple, we don't get into all that as far as with the color things and this, that, and other. Like I said, we kind of kicky, He's master and I'm slave girl sometimes. I got some little raggedy clothes and shit. And,
that ain't gonna help.
But I'm just saying, I'm just sorry that
They
y'all
just freaky in the bedroom.
Yeah,
but that picture was
but
not.
that picture had no, it's not like it.
It was
We
Halloween
just don't
shit.
care like it, and I'm just sorry that y'all took it. So please don't take it because y'all gonna see a lot of things that y'all may not agree with. Some people don't eat pork or whatever else. I will buy ham on that day. They may not have to eat that ham, but I will buy a ham because it's what I do. So I don't want y'all to get it touchy because I don't take my life that touchy, and I don't raise my family to be that
But you know what?
touchy.
Somebody actually said, they was like, now y'all know by now y'all know Patch's personality, so y'all know if she thought it was some fuck shit, she would have went off. And they should know that by now. It ain't. That's what I asked him. I said, well, if he was black, would it be that situation? No, but I'm like, it wasn't meant.
And I heard some
slavery.
people said it would have been more funny if I had him in the news.
If you hung him.
Yeah. But I feel like
But
since
it was
he
just
done made
Halloween
the news,
shit.
he's probably already know how it feels to be in one. So
But like I said, I understand. So that's why I took
apologize if we offended anybody or scared anybody. My neighbors kind of felt like we took it too far, and
With
they
the heads
drove
hanging.
past. Don't nobody have no decorations up on this block, and they slightly was driving past slow with their mouths open. Oh Lord, they got Jesus hanging from a noose, and I'm like,
So that's why I took the picture down, because some of y'all did get rubbed the wrong way about it. But then after I took the picture down, y'all went on another status and still kept talking shit. So I should just kept the fucking picture up if y'all was gonna keep going. But anyway, so it wasn't meant to be, oh, I'm a slave and he caught me and I'm dead.
Yeah,
No,
so lighten up because it is Halloween, y'all. Y'all jump to Thanksgiving so fast that y'all don't take time out to enjoy each individual holidays. Like they already got Thanksgiving stuff in. Halloween ain't even got their mask and stuff out. Oh, they ain't, we haven't, enjoy each holiday because y'all doing too much. Calm down. Because Cousin Patches,
so this gonna
it's gonna make y'all look old. Y'all keep acting like that.
So now after all that went on, then little Hobbit boy, he starts crying and tells Patches how he feels like he's in a family now and he's never had this because when we get together we have fun. Like when our family gets together we have fun. Now I'm telling y'all that part. So remember that he's crying saying he now feels like he's in a family. Fast forward to today.
He's never carved a pumpkin for a day in his life. Him or Robbie, they wanted to cry.
So they carved pumpkins with us.
We've been doing it for years. We thought it was normal.
So fast forward to today, okay, and they were talking about something that was going on, and Robbie just so happened to pop off at the mouth. Like he don't know this motherfucker right here. So
He
must have
talked to me crazy, and he was moving his neck. I told you this is what I did with the car. And all of that, I felt threatened. I'm in between two men, you know what I'm saying? To where what if one decided to gang up on the other one? So, you know, I just reached over and popped the shit out of him like I would if it was my kid or somebody disrespecting me. I'm an old man. People's not going to talk to me kind of crazy. He was talking to me like he wanted to get popped, and my natural reaction was I popped him upside his head, and his head bounced off the glass, and he started crying.
So then they pulled up to my house, and then I see him,
crying
and
in
he
the car.
cried. I'm like,
I'm trying to pull
I
up and
asked
have
her
a
what
good day.
happened, and she popped him. I said, oh, let me go talk to him. So I go out and I talk to him just to let him know, listen, she didn't pop you just because it was you. She would have popped anybody popping off. So that should give you comfort to know it wasn't just you. She would have slapped the shit out of anybody.
Thank you.
So he was like, no, I'm just saying.
Tell him what didn't I tell him he could hit me back?
Yeah,
Tell him.
let me tell him. So I'm talking to him, trying to like, so come on in the house because it's hot as shit outside. There ain't no point in sitting outside crying in the hot heat. It's hot shit.
It
He's
is,
like, no,
and I'm trying to cook
no,
dinner
no.
for brunch.
So then I come in the house because I see he's just really, really feeling bad about getting, the shit slapped out of him.
And then she's feeling bad. Now she has a heart. The person who shoved pumpkin guts up people's asses have a heart.
Shut up and let me finish telling the story. So I come in the house and I tell her, you mean.
She did.
And I said, now go out there and apologize to that boy. Because he's crying and shit. I mean, really crying. I ain't talking about.
Pat people up.
She don't. But I'm like, go because he's feeling bad.
Hell.
It wasn't one. Because it was kind of making me a little uncomfortable. Because it wasn't, ain't nothing wrong with a man crying. A man got to cry sometimes too. But he was bawling like, I was like, oh, this is making
your
me
ass
so
up before we get over
uncomfortable.
here and can't pull up Candy's house and shit. Straighten your ass
So
up.
I make her go outside and we talk to him. And I'm like, okay, she go by. So she gives him a big old titty hug, like face all in the titties.
Yes, I gave him
big
a good
old
grandma titty
hug. And
made
she
him feel bad.
apologized. She's like, I'm sorry, but the way you was talking, it kind of happened. And he was
he's
like,
slightly trying to date a black girl. You can't talk to us kind of moving your neck. Too much movement with rough, loud talking means pop off.
so
You
listen,
hear?
why he said, yeah, I know, but I didn't mean it like that. And she was like, okay, but that's how you came off. So I'm sorry. I'm not going to pop you no more.
As long
And
as
so
you don't talk to me like that.
and I told her, I said, so do you accept her apology? He didn't say shit. So she apologized about 5-6 times. And he lucky he got one, but she kept going. And I was like, okay, you accept it. He's still saying shit. So then he was like, yeah, but I don't hit women, but I wanted to hit you. And she said, I said, well, you can fight her. She will let you get your lick in.
I am
I said,
firm.
but she's going to hit your ass back.
I'ma
So
hit
you
you
just
back.
be ready.
I will fight you back.
And she ain't going to just let you hit her and then say, oh, okay, y'all going to fight. I said, I got a backyard.
Plenty of yard. I said,
Plenty,
I'll take you
that's
out in the back. You can get your lick in. But you better be rare. You better be
That's
better.
coming back.
The scrub. Because I would have hit, but it didn't
So
bastard
then
into a
he's
tree.
crying more. I mean,
he
like,
knew that he wanted to hit me back, but he didn't want to take me out back probably to fight. I think that's the reason why he started
he
crying
wanted
more.
to, because he knew it would hurt.
Because it felt bad. It felt better if I let him hit me probably,
that's it.
and then walk
But
away.
he knew it
but
would be
that's
more
not
coming.
reality.
Yeah.
So
he started crying so much where I felt uncomfortable. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong. Don't get it wrong. Ain't
He
nothing
said he
wrong
was
with a
gonna tell
grown
his
ass.
mama
And he
on
is, because a lot of people when I say Hobbit boy, and even I gotta catch myself because I be like, look, child. Like I be talking to him like he little too, but he's
I
actually
was
damn near
better
30.
call him the holler boy than the little child. But he answers the holler.
He's 20. Like, he like Tommy boy, but he's 29, so he's not a little boy. Like some of y'all was thinking he was like 16 and shit. No, he's damn near 30 years old. So I asked her, I'm like, you good? But he kept crying so much and going back to the same shit after she had already apologized. It just got on my fucking nerves, and I came in the house.
Yes.
Then they finally got together. He got his head right outside, came on in, and we ate.
He actually told me he was going to tell his mama. In no respects, Mama Curl, I love you to death. But I'm telling you now, I'm not going to let nobody. I don't care who he is, where he come from, what's popping off, long lines of cutters. I don't give a damn. If he's popping off at the mouth, he can get popped in his mouth.
And that's just not because it's him. It's family. It's your family.
I love him enough to do that because now he's going to think twice of how he talks to this woman because if you was there too, you would have popped him too because he was being extra. In front of the grocery store, we was in front of the farmer's market. Other farmer people walking past and stuff, and you done talking people.
I thought y'all was in the car. So yeah, that's what it was. So people was like online when I posted the picture, it was like, oh,
He started our argument at the farmer's market in the parking lot. We ended up in the car when I popped him. When I was like, oh, by the time we got up to that little gas station, he was doing all that walking, and then by that light, the head went all up against the glass. He was, so
he alright now. He good. He
He's
upstairs. He just got done eating some T-bone steaks, potatoes, eggs, and biscuits. Everybody good.
Everybody
So,
happy. So
you know,
our girl take my family home.
ain't nobody abusing that boy. Ain't nobody abusing that man. He happy. He in a family. But
I
hey,
told y'all he's
y'all already know how you talk shit to it. You gotta reap the fucking consequences.
Every action causes a reaction. And I don't like they say, don't give a lick or pass a lick if you can't take a lick. I can take a lick.
That's why she told him. You can hear me back.
So you can hear me back. Well, your ass out. But I hope
So
y'all
he good. Hobby boy got him a little hobby girlfriend.
Yes,
he likes it.
Shout out. Shout out. I don't know.
Don't say. I don't know. Don't say her name.
Well,
I
won't say. I won't say her name.
Did she know who she is? Hey?
We know who you are. We're gonna give her a nickname. We're gonna call you
Hobby girlfriend.
Charmaine.
You just said her name.
That ain't her whole name.
You know what?
That ain't
As
her
always, thanks for
That's
watching.
not her name.
And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a motherfucking friend, baby, to subscribe. And follow your girl on Twitter. And make sure to Facebook friend me and follow me on Instagram. And check out Life Wit, W-I-T. Life Wit,
forgot the H.
Cousin Patches here on YouTube so y'all can see that big ass acres of fucking pumpkins. And see them getting chased by the people who they stole the pumpkins from, honey. Oh, and everybody, we can't wait. It's this Friday for the haunted house.
Yes.
Everybody, remember, we're going to be meeting out on Jimmy Carter Boulevard. That's where it's at. We're meeting there at 8 o'clock. If you can, please get your ticket online so we won't have to wait in line when we get there. And I can't wait. I'm ready to have fun and yell and act like a big ass kid. And then, you know, depending on what time we get done, whoever wants to come with, we'll go get something to eat afterwards, okay? Patches is coming too. And
Yes,
she's bringing Hobby Boy and Robbie, the sweetie who moved in
I'm
with
bringing
him.
them too. My security. That's what I meant to say. They left me. Y'all left me.
When I jumped on her ass.
So when I take it to the honey house and y'all done eat them seeds and them goblins get y'all, I'm gonna leave
Look,
y'all.
she said that's Robbie and Hobby Boy are her security. When I hopped on her ass and put the seeds down her ass, they got the fuck on.
Boom! That book.
They said they want their ass whooped too.
They said I didn't want bucket of my
Alright, y'all, we out.
Smooches. They did. They got the fuck up too. I never seen two people scattered.